Yeah, expectations are pretty high for this team. We knew last year after winning the Chaffee Cup that we couldn't get lazy and expect to do well this season without putting in the work. And adding 4 good recruits this season added so much depth to our team, and we've actually been putting in more work in preseason than I've ever seen.
Yeah, definitely. And so I know everybody in the program is very pleased with how our season ended up last year, but is all on the same page in the sense that nobody is ready to accept a similar result this year. We're really trying to improve on our final position. Going up the rankings this year, I think we have a extremely talented team and extremely focused one at that. So I think that we are all hoping that the season goes the way that we think it can.
No worries.
Yeah, so we have 4 freshmen on the team this year, which is great for the depth of our team. That's one of our biggest recruiting classes that I've ever seen. And on top of that, they all came in incredibly focused and incredibly ready to work. So the first day that we were on campus, the first year class had been here for a week for customs, and I had already been hearing about how they were hitting by themselves on court all the time, and so they really came in motivated and ready to go. And then throughout our fall season of captain's practices, they blew me away with their focus, but also the level of talent in that class is extremely high. So I am really hopeful about the impact that they're going to make, and you can already see it so far, and I'm excited for them to get their first matches under their belt.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I'm sandwiched between 2 of the first years on the ladder right now, so I'm definitely feeling some good competition within the ladder. It's making us all play better. Adds a lot of depth to our squad, which could have been something we were lacking last year. I mean, yeah, we've got 3 in the top 6 right now, and yeah, I mean, if you look at last year, we lost 5 seniors going into it. This year we only lost 1 and added 4 players to our squad. So, yeah, it's looking good. Absolutely. So, one this weekend is just really awesome because of, coming out hot. We want to show that we're consistent, can play smart squash, play, disciplined game. And we'll see how that goes. But, for the first half of the year, we're playing Bates. That's going to be a huge match for us. They're almost top 15 team. So that's going to be tough for us, and it's going to show us where we need to be, however it goes. And then, going into the second semester, our first week of matches, we're going to an invitational. That's going to have Colby, Connecticut College, I think Wesleyan, and Hamilton all there. And so we got a lot of big matches, teams that are a couple ranks ahead of us, or even 5 or 6 ahead of us. But I think Connecticut College is probably the one I'm most looking forward to. We've had some really tight matches with them before. I know they've added some good players to their ladder, but I think this is the year that we can really move up in the rankings, and that's one team that we're really looking at.
Definitely. And then after that week in January, where we have, I think, 6 really big matches. Moving forward after that, the last few matches of our season I'm really excited for. We're playing NYU and Dickinson. NYU is a team that Peter and I have battled throughout our careers, so that'll be a really fun one. Dickinson's always a fun centennial rival that is always a really high level match. And then we end off, Peter and I's last home match is going to be against Boston College and Bucknell, and those 2 teams, again, have been some of our biggest rivals throughout our whole time. Last year at Nationals, we beat Boston College in the semifinals 6-3, and then we went on and beat Bucknell 5-4 in the finals, so I think they're both going to be ready to go for that match too, so I'm excited to play a couple last matches on our courts here against them. That's going to be really fun. Yeah, definitely. I know that in our experiences, we've had some really strong turnouts from fans at home matches, and I know to a guy they all say that those are their favorite matches to play. It pumps us up, it gets us ready to go, and we've put on a couple good shows for the fans. I know that like our one focus of our team is like intensity and sportsmanship. We are a very, very professional team when it comes to taking care of our business on the court, and we always the squash matches get pretty intense. It's just one-on-one out there, and in the tight ones, it's always good to have fans pushing us through.
Yeah, absolutely, and yeah, even for someone who's never seen squash before. There's like a very unique quality to an individual sport that ends up being a team sport at the college level. So if it's a close match, you could have 5 courts where everyone's playing their heart out, and it's just as intense, and you might even get stressed out at one match and then say like, oh, I gotta go watch another one.
Yeah,
but yeah, just the way you can pop between like each individual matches that can be different in style. Yeah, it's just a really exciting sport, and there's a lot of variety in it. Lots of fun for anyone who's interested in sports.
Absolutely.